There is a theory about the Digital Circus. The theory is that everyone in the circus isn't a human, but rather a digital copy and their real selves are living their lives as usual. And I'm tempted to believe this theory for one particular reason. It is not based in anything really, rather a hunch and just the similarities I noticed on another piece of media that I haven't seen anyone else bring up. In 2023, Gooseworks said that their biggest inspirations for the circus were I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream, Poppy the Performer, Kid Pics, I Spy, and probably many more that they forgot to list. That's a quote. And I have a hypothesis, because thankfully I have no evidence so it's not a theory, about one of them. And if it isn't part of that list, then I'm just gonna say the similarities are very weird, but also kind of funny. Warning, I am about to spoil the entire show and the main comparison of the video, and I recommend you watch it, it's pretty good. I mean, it's okay. It's pretty okay. The Hollow is an animated series released on Netflix in 2018, 7 years ago. It stars 3 teenagers, Kai, Mira, and Adam. They wake up in a white brick room, with no memories beyond being in this room, not even of their own names.
Hey, what's your name? I don't know.
How can you not know your own name?
Okay, so what's your name then?
It's... What is going on?
Curious.
How about we talk about something else? What's your name?
My name? My name is... Oh God! Why can't I remember my name?
They discovered their own names thanks to a piece of paper in their pockets. There's only a typewriter in the room, and writing a keyword activates the way out and also deadly gas. They climb their way up a hatch, into the woods. The place they are in has the appearance of a research lab in the forest, including monstrous dogs that try to eat them. The only way they got out is by asking for help of the weird guy.
She's right! You'll never make it.
This dude that seemingly knows more than they do, and seems to have a lot more power than they do, being able to teleport them out via vortex. After being dropped from the vortex, they end up captured by minotaurs in the desert. From this point, they encounter witches, the fortune of the apocalypse, who need help curing the horse of death, a cyclops in a lighthouse, and then get teleported out by the weird guy again into a place with a living tree and demon monks. It all feels like a random quest in a video game, like random adventures. They eventually encounter another trio of teens, Reeb, Vanessa, and Skeet, who they seem to be competing against to try and find a way out of whatever fresh hell they're in. Now for the big spoiler part of the video. The plot twist at the end of Season 1 is that this has all been a VR game show, that the main trio won, and that the weird guy was the host all along of the show. Their memories being wiped while they were part of the game was all part of the game design. The similarities are already apparent. A virtual reality game where the main characters appear in a world with no useful memories. In the Digital Circus, it was just their names. They go through a series of video game-esque quests through diverse worlds with NPCs serving as only quest givers or obstacles, and the Game Master who is weird and helpfully unhelpful.
Are we in a parallel universe?
Or maybe it's all a dream. But whose dream is it? Yours? Yours? Or maybe you're all in my dream. Oh, creepy.
Kaufmo abstracted? Why didn't anybody tell me?
But it doesn't end there, because there is a second season. The characters wake up in their homes, strangely disoriented, as if they never left the game because they still believe they are in it. They later discover that they are indeed still in the video game, and they still have the abilities from the previous round, and they manage to find their way back into the original game show with a new set of players. One of the main characters dies and doesn't disappear like a losing player usually does, so it is very clear that there is no way out of the game. There are new games as well that reuse NPCs from their time in the Hollows, and they also don't remember anything beyond the games that they appear in. When they find Weirdy again, he doesn't help them, describing them only as coding errors, and sends them away. And after finding him again, he still describes them as computer glitches and nearly tries to send them away until they call him by his real name, which they wouldn't know if they were fake. He explains that during their run, they scrape through their memories to make digital clones of themselves to make player avatars for some Sims-like game called Hololive. But they're not supposed to be self-aware. That was due to a glitch that was caused in the previous season. After this, they get Weirdy to help them get the servers of the game offline so that they can live whatever normal lives they can without being messed with by players. They do, and the show's over. In this season, there isn't a lot for comparison. I brought this up in the first place because it was this show that introduced me to the idea of a digital clone living in the virtual world. This was never meant to be an actual theory. There isn't even evidence that Gooseworks watched it in the first place. It's just that I kept thinking about the similarities between some of the concepts in this show and the Digital Circus, and I just find it interesting. Anyway, bye!